All right, wanted to show you how to format your bibliography page as well. This one's a little bit more straightforward. First of all, the bibliography needs to be centered. So if we click right here, it'll center that for us, no problem at all. Notice I've got a little bit of blank space here, but it's a little actually too much. We don't actually want things double spaced here. So we're going to make sure we have single spacing, and we're still going to remove that space after paragraph. But we're going to add, notice how we have just one blank line here. I'm going to add a second blank line. Right now, I only have two sources here. Of course, you would have five, but supposing we were using this particular web address. Well, first of all, we don't want this in blue. So one thing we can do for that is to tell it to remove the hyperlink. So I right click on this blue thing. I want to say remove hyperlink. That's if you copy the web address from your browser, it's going to come up blue, remove it, and it's gone. I already have done that on this one here, remove that hyperlink. From there, then we're going to highlight this content. And remember in the last video, to indent the first line, I grabbed this top little home plate right here. Well, we don't want the first line to indent. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to grab this middle piece. This right here. Nope, not the bottom one. The middle one. And it's going to move both pieces together. Now, that's going to drag this over here. And this, if we actually look at these return symbols, we have an extra paragraph. We hit enter before this, delete that and hit a space, and that'll cause it to drop down underneath. So we have this is clearly all one source. This is now clearly all one source. It's all nice and neatly together. But again, the key there is don't have extra enters. If I hit enter, that throws things off. If we hit space, it keeps it together. And again, we want these two pieces moving together. And so the key would be to click with your mouse on this middle piece of that triple stack that was over here, right? And then of course down at the bottom, we don't need to put a page number. We actually want it to have the number 3. So I'm going to tell it to go ahead and center a line. We'll type our 3, and of course we want that to be, once again, Times New Roman, 12-point font. If we zoom out, there's what our bibliography page should look like. Again, you'll have 5 sources on here, but I wanted to go ahead and show you how to put those in. Again, I'm assuming most of you will be using primarily web addresses. All right. Have a wonderful day.